dude takes gigantic shits all over my fucking face. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh god. Anyway, Hasan is like fucking yoked. He's like super fucking big and handsome and everyone loves him. Look at this fucking guy. Jesus Christ. He's 6'4". He rocked a stash for a while. Who knows? Anyway, here he is falling. Jesus Christ, Hasan. Here's him holding a dog by what seems to be the asshole. Anyway, Hasan and Destiny, two kingpins of left-leaning Twitch. But then, trouble struck. Destiny and Hasan are very different in the way they approach politics. Destiny is only interested in finding the truth of the matter. That's Destiny's like stick in the game. Now there are many ways in which Destiny is himself irrational and acts in bad faith, but by and large I would say that Destiny is probably one of the most good faith actors out there, period. I'll stand for him in that respect. Hasan, on the other hand, while generally a very good faith actor, is a ideologue, as in he is interested in promoting a political idea. I'm an ideologue to an extent. He is interested in promoting a political ideology, and sometimes that means he is going to be more charitable to his side of the argument, which is a form of bad faith acting. Most people do this to some extent or another. Over the past, I would say like 5 or so months, Destiny over here has been, for reasons known only to him, he's been trying to purge lefty elements from his community. Some think that my ex-decision from the community has something to do with that. And by some people, I mean me. I think that he acted uncharitably towards me because he was sick of having leftists in his community. And I was a well-known leftist. Unfortunately, Hasan is a leftist. So now we get on to the actual fucking drama. So this right here is a video. Destiny is on vacation, chain fucking barely legal girls all across Europe or whatever. And Destiny, apparently, here's like the lore, okay? Destiny watched out of curiosity a video from Hasan on Kamala Harris. Whatever the case is, Destiny took issue with Hasan's thing in the video, okay? Destiny thought Hasan was being uncharitable. And this, along with a bunch of other lingering antagonisms that seem to sort of hold between Destiny and Hasan. Destiny's had a lot of problems with Hasan's behavior because Destiny feels that Hasan is like ideologically driven, who makes bad faith arguments if it supports his side, and Hasan feels that Destiny is a nitpicker who occasionally acts in bad faith towards lefties because he gets triggered by them. Whatever the case is, Destiny criticized the Kamala Harris video pretty hard, and then Hasan came in to argue with Destiny. And this is a 3-hour and 20-minute video which includes their argument. We're not going over that, because fuck that. All I can tell you, like, factually, is that the community is really not happy that the two of these people are fighting. Like, at all. Hasan and Destiny are, Hasan and Destiny are the two, like, most prominent left-leaning people on Twitch. And their quote-unquote coalition has gone a long way towards normalizing and popularizing lefty perspectives on Twitch. However, after the argument they had, this is a post from Hasan in his own Discord. The person who took the screen cap had Discord light mode on, which means they must have been a fascist. Yo, we're legit done. No more memeing of us making up or fucking. Destiny and Hasan argue a lot. This seems pretty nasty though. It seems like they're actually like for real breaking up or whatever. And this is really frustrating to me because as somebody who promotes coalition building and anti-sectarianism, as somebody who really doesn't like it when unnecessary ideological divisions are made between people who have common interests, this really fucking frustrates me. I just want to talk about this for a second, okay? Hasan is not a good debater, and he does sometimes argue in bad faith. That's not great. I like really rigorous, driven, sort of internal thought processes, because I think that leftism can be justified 100% logically. You don't need any bullshit like appeals to like emotion or anything. It's not necessary. You can do it if it's rhetorically advantageous, but acting uncharitably, acting in bad faith, acting disingenuously, I don't think these things assist us. Sometimes Hasan does that. However, I'm going to be honest with you, literally everyone does that. Literally every human being does this. Destiny doesn't do it as much as other people. When he does it most is when he's arguing on something he has a deep emotional investment in, like a lot of other people. If any of you are interested, you can read up on Boilerstiny, Swedenstiny, chain fucking 20-year-old Swedish hippies, or how he treats leftists. Yeah, and Destiny really recently, I made a video on this. Destiny did a really fucking stupid rant on like work, on like how he's anti-democratic workplace because workers are dumb or whatever. It's fucking stupid. Whatever the case is, Hasan, I think, engages in a level of like uncharitability and bad faith argumentation, which is about on par with what I would expect from like a good content creator. He'll make like a hyperbolic statement, or he'll like be sort of uncharitable towards one side. He does this. I don't like it, but he does this. Okay? It's just a thing that happens. And Destiny, as of late, seems to have been growing increasingly, I guess, bothered by this. And they just back and forth and 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 forth and back and forth and back and back and back and forth. And anyway, now after that, Destiny made some really dumb fuck comments about how Hasan saying booty judge is like homophobic or something. I don't even fucking know. Whatever the case is, it looks like they're done. Which really fucking sucks. It's really frustrating because these people, in spite of having differing values, they had a very strong sort of rhetorical union on Twitch, and this just seems like some really dumbass sectarianism. All Hasan would have to do is say, hey, you're right, I was hyperbolic in that comment. Sometimes I engage in hyperbole in my videos. It's something that I do to play into like the same level of political discourse that other actors engage in. I don't think what I do is any worse than the vast majority of political commentators. I don't really know why you're so fixated on it when I do it, but I'll work to improve it. And then Destiny could say, you're right, I'm sorry, I am hyper-fixating on this. Literally everyone engages in comparable levels of dishonest argumentation. There are probably better people I could spend my time criticizing. There are always going to be problems we have with people close to us. This ain't it, chief. But instead of doing either of those things, instead of resolving their problems amicably, or talking in private, or disincentivizing their community from talking shit about one another, now it seems like they're done. And I don't really know what to say about this.
Where do I go from here?
This sucks? I mean,
Two people.
Seem to be splitting.
I really...
Desperately wish that I could get involved from this somehow. I guess I just have to sit back and like watch this all fall apart. I sound so self-important. Oh, woe is me. If only I were there to single-handedly prevent, I don't know,